Welcome, everyone. My name is Jim Lal-Tabak. I'm a yoga teacher, energy healer, and health and wellness coach. Welcome to this Wednesday evening uh, healing energy treatment. Um, all are welcome, and been doing this remotely for about 4 years since the pandemic started. And it's evolved over time and different things. And we still have a few people from the old beginnings. And but I'm really grateful that everyone that is here and can come. And if you're on Facebook Live, welcome. Also, just a brief history of myself. I had a near-death experience back in 1982 in India, and I left my body and I visited a place that was very peaceful. And a being of light said, you have to go back. And I did not want to go back to my body because it was really a mess. And at any rate, I had felt like I had no choice in some ways. But I did come back, and here I am, still, hanging in there. So, at any rate, now I, do energy healing work and have taught yoga for many years and I'm on this spiritual and healing path that I like to share with others. And I wanted to talk more about this idea of attracting good things into our lives. And I guess I was just reflecting on that. And there's this one idea that opposites attract, right? So if you have, this is a dualistic, it's a part of nature. You have a negative force and it attracts, a positive force, and they come together. Uh, but there are other systems that also can work, like a vacuum, where um, if there's a space somewhere, then, and maybe you could think of it as a negative space, then something comes and fills it. Now, there's um, and then there's ideas that like attracts like if for example, all these a lot of birds, they they all stay together in certain, types of birds, right? They all fly together, geese, ducks, all those different, some of them are migratory birds, but they hang together, and they're similar, right? So there's that idea too. And then the other thing is that, there's these ideas about why things happen. And for example, maybe people think, well, my ancestors, or it's karma, some kind of past life thing. There are all I'm saying is there are all these concepts about um, how we decide uh, how the system works. So one of the things I'd like to say is that if we pay attention to how we're feeling, what we want, that's going to be an influence. A little brief story of when I was in high school. I drove by this house that was up on a hill in my neighborhood, and it was like this whole area was all very beautiful and affluent, and but I had this really weird gut feeling, and I thought, wow, that place, I'd love to live there. And lo and behold, within a year, we had moved in. Um, and it was not that we owned the house, but still, I lived there for a couple of years, and it was just, but I felt that there's this emotional component that drives what we move toward and what moves toward us. This thought process is one, the thought process, but then the feelings and emotions all also fuel and affect connection. There's this really, really cool little story. Let's see how my time is. I'll try to be brief. About a Native American grandfather talking to his grandson, and he was probably a chief, but he was telling the son, grandson, I have there are two wolves in my heart. One is they're fighting each other. One is angry and resentful and fearful and aggressive, and the other is loving and caring and peaceful and joyous. And the grandsons, and they're fighting, and I feel this push and pull from them. Grandson says, well, which one is going to win? I mean, which wolf is going to win? And the grandfather says, the one you feed. And so we have to make those choices and feed those desires and all that, the ones that we feel are healthy and happy. And the last thing I want to say is sometimes things that come to us are for the highest good. So we can't we need to not be the judge of what happens. It's almost like, yeah, I didn't like that, but maybe I needed to learn something from that. Finding that silver lining I think is always important. And then continue to learn, continue to have those interests and attract the good things into our life. So with that, I'm going to be working on clearing all these different options and, sort of helping the support us all sort of let go of those, to feed the loving and compassionate wolf, and not the angry, resentful one, and also correcting the ancestors. So just let's see, does anyone else? No, I don't think anyone's hanging out in the waiting room right now. Okay, so just close your eyes if you like, just to relax and take, we want to screen out as much, letting go of as much outside stimuli. Heaven knows there's enough probably that goes on in our own bodies. You might feel your physical sensations in your body. You might notice light. We used to do this all the time, but noticing light, noticing sound, noticing those sensations, noticing temperature, noticing the air on our skin, the clothing, just becoming aware of our senses, and then feeling or actually paying attention to our thoughts, our feelings, ideas, just to sort of set yourself up for receptivity, for noticing any changes. And then picture what you want in your life or from this healing treatment. Or for someone else. picture it and put some emotional content into it. And that means you're visualizing this positive experience and then how it feels to be for that, to have that, whatever it is, in your life or in someone else's life, and how that makes you feel. Hopefully it makes you feel good. So it's always good to attach that feeling with the visualization. But at the same time, at the end of this, we need to let go and create this empty space for that experience to come about. So we're not attached to anything, any experience. We open and then we let go and let the universe have its, do the heavy lifting, do the, and unfortunately we don't always have, there's a buffer, so we don't always can't make this like, I'm going to do this today, or this is going to happen tonight. You can have a desire for that, but then there's also, it's also good to not have things happen immediately, because you could change your mind, or it might not be the best thing. So, I think there's built-in safety mechanisms in our existence that keep us from having too much change too quick, or too much of anything. So at any rate, so we'll start with, I'm going to start with just, there's a phrase, misery loves company, right? So I'm going to clear that. Just comes up. Misery loves company, meaning, if you're in a bad funk, then maybe you'll just attract that. So we don't want that to happen. Even if you're in a bad place, or, feel bad, you shouldn't feel like you're going to attract something. So let's let go of that thought field. And even all these notions and situations like opposites attract, I'm going to want to clear them all out, so we don't have any preconceived judgments. Just let them all go. And nature hates a vacuum. Even that, we just clear it, let it go. Know that they all, there's nothing wrong with them, but we want to allow beyond our understanding, beyond our dreams, letting things flow, getting in the flow of the universe, and stepping out of all these birds of a feather, clearing that, even just choices and emotions, paying dues, karma. And I clear any of that, and you might blame or think that your childhood. Let's clear that one. That we are victims, or we are conditioned. I want to clear all those conditioning, and ancestral things that we've inherited. Some of these things, if they're important, they're going to come back anyway. But we want to let go of all those judgments and practice some forgiveness and acceptance. Okay. So, as we did last year, I want you to, and this is for anyone on Facebook as well that's paying attention as well. So think about either something you do want or you don't want. We'll see if we can clear out. Let's start with what you don't want. Like if you worry a lot, or or you don't want something. Think about that for a minute. We want to let go of any energy charge around that. So think about it and then don't think about it anymore. Good. And then think about something or some, situation you want in your life. Peace of mind, whatever it is. And then don't think about it. Just bring it up and then let it go. Just notice now how you're feeling. I'm going to start um, just broadcasting some um, cooling, calming energy to everyone that's listening in the present and in the future. Sometimes when we stir up some ideas, it can be, for some, it causes a little fluctuation and lack of coherence. Either the feeling like, oh, I don't have this, or oh, I really want that. So we want to be able to let's see if we can clear all that and then let in that sweet, calming energy. We're all interconnected. We are all connected to the universe. So we just have to open and have the intention to be open to the, the beautiful healing power that surrounds us, and have that intention that that's what's coming. So we have an intention to open that door, that we let the door open. Nothing can come in unless we open that door. And you can close it anytime you need to. If you're feeling energy blocked in your body, just move around, get up, walk around, whatever it is. Feel free. Take care of yourself. Take your palms and turn them up for a moment in a receptive way. Take the tip of your tongue, put it on the roof of your mouth just before the teeth. And then we'll take our hands up over our heads, palms facing each other, but like think about as if you're like a funnel and you're opening up to the cosmos, inviting energy and support into your life. Bring that energy down like you're carrying a big ball, beach ball, compressing it down in front of your heart. Turn the palms toward the heart. Nice and full, easy, even breathing. Drawing that energy into your body and allowing to permeate every cell through the arms, the legs, the torso, and the head. Good. And then take the hands and turn them out, away from the heart. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. We want to let the flow of energy, not just don't keep it for yourself. We want to keep it flowing. The whole idea of financial currency as well. And being generous, sending out that energy, giving it away, not letting it get stuck in our own system that we, as if there's not enough. There is plenty. That whole idea that there is enough in the universe, as if the sun didn't have enough power. Good. Bring the hands back again, in front of the heart. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Send it out. Peace, love, anything you want to send. Just pure energy and light. Good. Bring the hands in front of the heart in a prayer type namaste position. Express gratitude for any experience that you had or anything today or any time in your life, perhaps just being alive, period. We have a special opportunity to be in this existence right now, to learn and grow. Great. I want to thank all of you for coming. Namaste, peace, and we'll see you again next week. If you have any requests, I believe you all have my phone number for texting. You could always text me if you have any questions. I'll feel free to, I can bring them into this. Diane wrote, so if something can't be fixed, move on. Well, it's not up to us sometimes, the fixing is maybe we need to fix our head, right? our attitude, if anything. So that's the first fix, and hopefully you can fix that somehow. Right? Well, anyway, thank you everybody for coming, and we'll see you next time. I'll be here next week. So have a wonderful rest of your week and enjoy the sun if you're in the central, Midwest. So thanks. Take care.
Thank you. Enjoy the moon bathing.
Oh yeah, big moon.
Tomorrow's
big moon
full,
tonight.
Full tonight.
Biggest moon, it's closest to this Earth right now this evening at around 8 o'clock, and then tomorrow is the full moon early in the morning. Yeah. But yeah, this is a big moon.
moon bathing.
Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, it's very cool.
What right? It's clear sky.
And they might even have full moon drumming. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Woohoo.
Woohoo.
Thank you.
Bye everybody.
Night. Thank you.
Yeah.